You scare me. You're really trying to pee my pants. Stop trying to scare me. That was so creepy. Hi everyone, I'm Lauren.
I'm Steven. We are SNL, and you're watching Thriving Thursday. Cue the music.
Singing, walk with them daily, walk with them daily, walk with them daily, cause you need them daily. Walk with them daily, walk with them daily, walk with them daily, cause you need them daily. Walk with them daily, walk with them daily, walk with them daily, cause you need them daily. Walk with them daily, walk with them daily, walk with them daily, cause you need them daily.
Excellent. Hey, welcome back from the music. I hope you'd enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed it.
I'm tired. A little bit slap happy.
Slap happy. Does that mean you gonna slap me? On national television. Oh wait, no, this isn't television. This is recording for Facebook and YouTube. My bad. Okay, just making sure. We already talked about that.
You know, like slapstick.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like the Three Stooges is slapstick humor.
Oh yes, that I do know.
So I said
You said you're slap happy. She like sounds to me like you have to slap someone, and I'm the only one sitting next to you. So I'm just making sure I'm safe.
No slapping happening. I'm just I'm just a little bit tired today.
It has been a long day. It is Thriving Thursday, which is why you are joining us on this journey.
That's the hand motion.
Gotta get creative.
Anyway, we thought today we would share a little bit about us.
Again,
I thought it would be
remember
fun.
before we shared about us, and the other time, and the time after that? Well, guess what? It's about us
Oh
again.
my gosh. I thought it would be fun, informative, and maybe a little funny. Like fun. I don't know the word. I just keep saying fun and funny. To tell about how it was when we met each other's families and how that all went down. And
how it went up in flames.
it wasn't that bad, but you know, being a biracial couple, I thought it'd be kind of an interesting story for other people.
You were biracial? I thought we were multicultural.
Okay, whatever you want to call it.
Uniracial.
Doesn't matter if you're black or white. Michael Jackson. So, Steven,
We digress.
what did you think when you met my family? How was that? Tell us about that.
Well, it was over 12 years ago now. I can see it like oh no, actually I can't see it like it was yesterday. All I see are the lights in my eyes. So the experience of avoiding
How are you
the
avoiding this question?
experience of meeting my wife's family. I got off of a plane. The cab driver tried to kill us, and when we finally reached
I forgot about that.
her grandmother's house, everything got better.
I forgot about
She had
that.
prepared an awesome meal. Like, I couldn't stop eating. No, I actually could not stop eating because every time I tried, she brought me more food. And then she told me to keep eating because I was so tiny. And
she didn't say you're tiny.
Oh, so
She
what
said
she
you're
said?
thin.
Okay.
It's a very...
That seems to be
Okay.
the same thing to me, but okay, I get
You know, a lot of Italian grandmas, I was like, eat, you're too thin, eat. They make you eat more.
it. She kept feeding me.
It was
And
good, though.
I kept eating, unfortunately, because it was
She had
delicious.
the best sauce. I knew.
And that was the first time I had it with sausage in it. It had meatballs, it had sausage in it, tomato sauce, and noodles. It was just...
To get the
Oh
good
my
sauce, you
gosh.
need to cook it for 6 to 8 hours.
That's when I knew I was gonna marry this woman here. When her grandmother set me down and wouldn't stop feeding me, my belly was busting out of my pants. I was like, my goodness,
That is not...
I gotta marry this woman.
That is not really what I meant, but that is a sweet story and makes me miss my grandma. But what I was talking about was when you went to where my parents lived. How was that experience for you? Like, were you nervous to
That
meet
was
my
traumatic.
family? Wait, hold on. Were you nervous to meet my family because they're white Because you talked to my mom for a few times on the phone before you went in person, but
Yeah, I had to call her mother because this young lady here was getting buck wild with her finances and buying $200 sunglasses.
oh my gosh, you will not live that down.
I had lived it down.
13
I
years
said
later.
why I called your mother. That's all.
Listen,
I'm good now.
I bought a pair of designer
You still have
sunglasses. I still have them. They're
Yeah, that's
still in great
amazing.
condition.
You lost everything else, but you still have those. I like that.
They're
That's
still in great condition. And I was a single woman. I could
Yes, you were
splurge on
single.
myself. It was a
It was
first.
your money. You earned it.
Okay.
You
This
worked
is
hard.
off the beaten path of subject. This was supposed to be about how did you feel when you were going to meet my parents? Were you
I see
nervous? Were you nervous to meet them? Were you concerned
I
that
said
they
it was
might like
traumatic. You
you?
didn't hear me when I said that?
You said it's traumatic.
I said it was traumatic. No, wait,
That was
wait.
the cab ride.
You said when we drove to where my family lives, and
Okay.
I said that was traumatic.
Why was it traumatic for you?
Because we were driving out to the woods.
The middle of nowhere.
And yeah, it felt like the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I was the only black person. And I didn't see any any black people. And it was getting dark. And everything in my brain was saying, warning, warning, warning. You are the only black person out
Oh
here.
my gosh.
Be very, very careful.
Upstate New York. It was.
And I grew up in the South, so those of y'all who grew up in the South, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
He was scared of the ruralness of it. He didn't give him warm fuzzies. But were you scared to meet my parents or my family, my extended family? Because
I was
they were
nervous to
going-
meet her dad because I knew that when I got a chance to talk to him alone, I was going to ask him to marry his daughter. So that was, it wasn't I was scared, I was nervous. It was that nervous energy because it's like, I want to make sure that I give the best impression, that he gets an idea of my true intentions, and I portray myself in the best light possible because I don't want my nervousness to make it look like I'm a fumbling blob of human flesh.
So you weren't concerned at all. You weren't concerned at all, like that my white family would accept you or not.
I don't know that I cared.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I was concerned your family wouldn't accept me. So.
Okay, I say
I'm
this.
just asking.
I need to stop looking up. I say this, but I just said, I gotta remember. So I can be blunt, and that's. It's not okay. When I say I didn't care, it wasn't that I didn't care about what they thought of me, or I didn't care about their family. It was that I wasn't going to let what they thought of me affect how much I loved Lauren
Aw,
and how I
that's
felt about Lauren. So that is what I meant by I didn't care. It was like, if they like me, great, because we can have a great in-law relationship, and I was really praying that my future wife, I could have that with her family. So that part would be great. However, whether or not they liked me was not going to change how I felt about Lauren, and that's what I was saying. I don't care about. I want to make sure I clarify that, since this is going to be on the internet for people to rewind and replay over and over again.
No, you love my family.
Yes, absolutely.
We're loud, a little bit crazy. There's probably a herd of black
Sorry, my
sheep instead of just one
so you had
black
to throw
sheep.
the black sheep in there.
Okay, no,
I was
not
going to
like
say,
that.
it's just like my family, black sheep. Oh, man,
That
look.
is not what I meant.
I get it, okay?
That is not what I meant. Well, what about the one experience at my house with my mom and the funny thing that happened? That was like a stereotyping thing. That was.
I have no idea.
So this is kind of a funny story that happened. So my mom invited. I think we had your best man Arthur.
Oh, you're talking about for the wedding. This is when
Yeah.
we first met.
Okay,
Your
but that
family.
was okay. Great.
You want to tell the story? We can tell the story.
I just thought it's just about like families and how it is being like kind of black and white couple.
Okay, yeah, that part. Okay, yeah.
So-
I'm sorry, I didn't stop the story. Now what are we talking about now? Oh, the wedding. Yes, that was funny. Now I know what you're talking about.
That was okay. So
You wanna tell the
anyway,
story? I'm sorry, go ahead. I'll help out.
okay, you can help out. So my mom invited them in, and we were.
Her mom invited the black people in the house.
Oh my
Myself, my best man, who's also black.
gosh. So
her mom had invited all the black folks in. It was me, my best man, who was also black. And we come into the house, Lauren's family's house, and her mom has,
offered
apologized.
lunch. Yeah.
Yeah, she apologizes though, but she starts off with an apology. She says, "I'm sorry, I didn't have a chance to, to get anything for everybody. So all I have are leftovers, and then she lists what she had left over, and it
So
seemed like this
embarrassing.
perfect setup for a racial joke. So she says at that time, all I have in the fridge is some fried chicken, watermelon,
and red Kool-Aid.
and red Kool-Aid. And me and my best friend Arthur looked at each other and said, "Oh, it's because we're black, isn't it?" And she turned red. It was hilarious.
so
The
funny.
whole house erupted
It
in
was so
laughter.
funny.
It was hilarious. But it broke the tension too.
We were.
Because hey, this is an interracial
This is
couple,
so funny.
and the family's going to be interracial now.
It
So
was so
it
funny
broke
because
up the
we thought
tension
there
too.
was. And it's not even because of this. That was our stereotypes. But my mom, because we were like preparing stuff for the wedding, she just had leftovers, and we happened to have fried chicken in the fridge, and
From
we
the
had
night before.
Kool-Aid in the fridge, and she likes watermelon, so she had that. But she offered all those things and nothing else out of what she could have said, and that was like, oh mom.
It was the perfect setup
so-
for this joke right now to happen. Like here we
But-
are, 12 years later, and it's hilarious because
Yes.
those
Yes.
are just some basic stereotypes about African Americans or blacks.
Yeah.
So it's funny to me.
It's-
It was fun though. It was fun. We had a good laugh. No, I'm just playing.
My mom felt so bad because she did not intend for it to come out like that, and it's funny.
It is funny. It
But-
is still funny 12 years later. 13 years later, 12 years, it's just still funny.
Well, you know what? You lied to me for years saying you didn't like watermelon because you didn't want to perpetuate the stereotype, and that's untrue. He doesn't prefer watermelon, but he told me he doesn't like it, and that was I found out in our marriage because
really
someone
don't like the
offered
seeds.
watermelon, and he was like, "It's not that I don't like it; I just don't want it." I'm like, "You told me you didn't like it." But anyway, so when I went to meet Steven's family. Steven apparently didn't tell them that I was white, which you think is kind of.
No, go ahead. What you gonna say?
Would you think you would let them know just so they would be warned?
That's not what you're gonna say. What you gonna say? What you think was what? Important? Importante?
Well, you think you would have let them know that so they wouldn't have been shocked and.
Look, I
Okay.
wasn't dating you because
Actually,
you were white.
let's rewind that. Okay.
I wasn't dating you because you were white. So for me, I wasn't even thinking about, oh, I need to tell them that you're white.
Yes.
I've been talking to them about you. I had shown them pictures of you on my phone. So in my eyes, they knew you were white.
Anyway,
They
this
had
is
no
my
reason
experience
otherwise.
meeting Steven's family. So we went into his grandmother's house. It's where everyone meets. Usually everyone gathers
That's where
there.
everybody, y'all know. Yeah.
And
Go ahead. Talk about it.
it's I'm just talking about your family.
I know my family.
That's where
Y'all
everyone
know.
was.
Yeah,
And
everybody be the grandma.
so everyone was waiting in her house to see Steven because we went together from Alaska on leave, and he was like, "Everyone, I'd like you to meet did you say my fiance or my girlfriend? What did you say? I don't remember."
I just said Lauren. Hey, everybody, I want you to meet Lauren.
And then
God wasn't gonna tell me. I wanted. to
I
pop the question.
stepped out
She
from,
stepped from behind me because she was
And I
behind
said, "Hi."
me in a dark hallway.
and then
Hey,
what did
no more black jokes about that dark hallway.
oh my gosh, and then what did your aunt say?
Oh yeah.
What did she say?
Well, she was shocked. She said she's white,
I
and
was
the
like,
whole room, the entire house went dead
it
silent.
was like a record.
You could hear a
scratch.
pin drop.
The
Yes,
record
it went dead white.
And I
Everybody,
was like-
there were people that were cooking that stopped.
Yes,
I think the
yes.
meat stopped sizzling in the pan. Everything stopped. It was dead silent.
And I was like, oh,
and
no.
everybody's head whipped and then turned towards us at the door.
And I was like, oh no. I didn't know. I was like scared. I was like, oh no, they're not gonna like me. I didn't know.
And now we're giving you the broken down version, so it's taking longer to tell you what happened. But I immediately responded with, "Yes, she is." And then
You did.
and then my auntie said, "Oh, okay." And then everything was fine. Everybody went back to whatever they were doing. The meat started sizzling in the pan again, and people started talking and everything else. And folks started coming over and hugging and trying to get a look at Lauren and everything. I mean, it went on normal. But in the actual timing it
Yes.
happened, it was like she walked in. I said, "Hey, I want everybody to meet Lauren." Lauren steps out. She's white. Yes, she is. And we just moved on with the rest
Yes.
of it. But it seemed like that time when everything froze, it was like time. It literally it
It
seemed like
was
time just
probably
froze.
only like 30 seconds or less.
Did you say 30 seconds?
I mean, like,
I think that's what it felt like.
it felt like a really
I don't
long
even think it
time.
was 3 seconds, to be honest, because I was very quick-witted with it. When I said that, it was right after she said it. She said, she's white. And I looked at you and looked at her and said, yes, she is. And that was it. But I know what you're saying. I was in the experience. And as I looked at the room, as I put my head around and looked at you, everything
Everyone
seemed to
turned
stop.
and looked.
Yes.
That's so funny. But now, I think your aunt loves me anyways now. So
Absolutely.
that was a funny experience. But anyway,
Hey, it was funny to me. I enjoyed myself.
yeah. And they were very loving. I just don't know that. I just felt like they didn't know. You said you showed pictures, but they
Well,
seemed
and that's
pretty
what I'm
shocked.
saying. So the reason why I didn't understand they didn't know you were white is because I showed them pictures of you. And they kept asking if your cousin that you were holding in there was your daughter. And I was like, no, that's her cousin. So to me, like I had already told them by showing them the picture and saying, this
So-
is Lauren. So me, I thought I did my job.
That's our story. I feel like we're pretty lucky, just in that I know that there are some couples that might not be as lucky, that families might not be as accepting.
We're blessed.
Yeah. Okay, I
Luck
said lucky.
can't handle this.
Yes, so I feel pretty blessed with that. I don't know if there's any. What?
Look in your eyebrows.
But anyway, there's also funny stories that comes with that. Maybe we'll talk more about that. It's funny stereotypes that people ask us or something like that in the future, maybe.
And we want to thank everybody for taking their time to check out our video. Hey, before you go, please make sure you hit the like and the share. Again, you want to hit the like and the share. And please, share with us with anyone that you think would benefit. Or heck, you just got a bunch of friends that ain't got nothing to do. Sit around and watch the show with you. You like my little rhyme? I do it all the time. Come on back, y'all. You hear?
He's trying to be an announcer.
Hey.
A news announcer of the radio. Thanks for listening to a little bit about us. And if you have any stories about how you met your spouse that are funny, if you want to share, put them in the comments.
Yeah, I love to read them
Any funny stories?
and laugh. If they're funny. Now, if they're not funny, I'm not going to laugh. I'll put like a little sarcastic emoji or something.
Okay. This
Hey,
guy
guys.
has no filter.
I have a filter?
It's
and it
broken.
works. Okay. I'm not even going to say anything about that. Hey guys, just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We love you. I almost said be safe. Like,
Where did
be
it go?
safe surfing the net. I don't know. What? Just drive home safe? I don't
Have a good weekend. We'll
Yes.
see you again next.
Weekends are good and have one.
We see you next week on Thrive Thursday. Oh wow. Go out. Outro. Ready?
Walk with 'em daily. Walk with 'em daily. Walk with 'em.